Greetings, my friends. This is Gillesmansillon. I'm coming back to offer inspiration, guidance, to sustain, to support this process. For we are really at the end of a great big road, and so we should rejoice. Today is the celebration in India of the birth of the Mahatma Gandhi. Is the cosmic logo. You can call on him. We send greetings to him. For it is very important to let go of the when. As soon as we ask when, that means we're not ready, we're pushing it in the future. So as soon as we have to create this sense of peace where it's acceptance of the now, and from there it means we are ready for it to happen now. So it is very important to because that's to be master over that inner struggle and create this peace inside and do what we can to create that peace first, this serenity first, and then it can happen. We have to let go of the now, and because if we're asking when, that means we're not ready to receive it now. So just know it is happening now, and just be at peace with it, and trust in the divine timing, and then things will flow. For the goddess of liberty is very eager to come and to free the world. We also have to use this powerful, this most important tool is the violet fire. The violet flame, you can call our beloved friend Saint Germain, or Lady Portia, or Archangel Zadkiel, or Lady Amethyst, also to assist you in this power. It is something that you want to be completely integrated within this violet flame, to call on it and to be all around you, for it can be very soft and gentle when you're at peace, but if there is negative energy coming, it can become very powerful. It can be very like it can clear up, also to clear up the sounds that the toxicities of the electromagnetic negative waves that are everywhere. The violet fire will clear it up. It is the power of the silence of this flame. You can also call on, of course, the beloved Archangel Michael with this blue fire. It is even the blue fire is very very dense, very hot. It's very but the violet fire is smoother in its transmutation effect. Yet you get to learn to utilize all the flames, but the violet fire is very very essential. It is very it's something we need to, and when we make decrees, we're decreasing things. It's good to do from the heart, but it's even more powerful when we activate it from the fifth chakra. When we activate it through our throat chakra, it anchors it a lot more. So it is a power that and all our higher chakras are being upgraded. So we're going to be able to see so much more of this magical kingdom that is for the earth is part of the kingdom of God. For now, it finally 2,000 years after the Christ declared it, my kingdom is not of this world, but now it's going to become part. The earth will be integrated within the kingdom of God in the new earth. And so, and we are all keys to serve this ascension. For the past is the knowledge. We've already had so much knowledge that's been given to us. Right now we are temperance. The situation is temperance. It means not to be extreme, to be at peace, to be serene, to be equilibrated, to create this internal alchemistry. And what is coming in the future is optimism. There's going to be a new sense of optimism. What we're working on now is hope. We still need hope, but yet we have to know that the victory of life is assured. Ascension is assured, and there's going to be so much potentiality that will be unfolding in the future. For we want to become one with our higher guides, I am presence. Yet we have a master guide. We need to call on our master guide. This master guide has already fused with his I am presence. He's already one with his I am presence, and call on the invisible helpers. Those beings are incorruptible. They will always serve you with kindness, but they will never judge you. And yet they're not corruptible. God is not corruptible. You cannot coerce God. God will do what He'll do, as always. And so because sometimes we feel like we're tired of this life of the ego. We want to live the life of God, and that's really what we came here to do as much as we can. For there is the one and the other, but for as we came down here, we become the other. And before we came, we were the one. We were one with the one, and then we became the other. But the one serves the other. It serves all. God serves all His children, and the other world is serving the one as well, because we are participating in the in serving serving the one in the expansion and the evolution of the universe. Also, when I was talking about trees are sometimes communication with trees, but when and inside the city you can communicate with trees, but they're very quiet. But when you move into a forest, it's another story. They're like, it's their domain, and it's like when you move into a new forest. When I walked into a forest that I've never been in before the other day, and it's like. I sent this powerful greeting and to all the, not just the trees, but all the invisible forces of nature there. And it's like, they were all like, oh, surprise. It's like a human that recognizes us. It's like, whoa, it's like that. They're very surprised. They're so used to not be recognized by humans. So it's like they're quite wonderful. And soon we'll be able to communicate with them for their personal beings, but not in the same sense so that we are. For we personality, human personality, we want to move from ego personality to soul personality and spirit personality. Personality is a great mystery in the universe. God is the father of personality. He's created an infinite number of personality, and there is not two the same. Only God can create personality. And so it's, but through the personality circuit, he knows all that is happening at all time. Also non-personal, super-personal, and pre-personal level as well. But personality is like something that evolves and grows as we ascend. But we have to let go of the ego personality, and as soon as we become aware of a cosmic reality, it's like God finds a way to integrate it within the physical and the astral body. We have to realize the astral planes, the dreams, the visions, all of that is very real. It is not just fantasy. For it is even more real than the third dimension, as it is the fourth dimension, fourth density. So it's above, and so we need to move to the higher planes of that fourth density when we. Or above, beyond, and so, but this is very real. You can actually go and have experiences there, and. Because when we came down here in a physical body, we lost our pure consciousness. Before we were pure consciousness, eternal, infinite. But then we come into a physical body, and you can see a baby that comes in is like, like whoa, like what is happening to me? Why am I so small? And then he looks like, is that me? My foot, my hands is like, whoa, is that me? Really? Is that? So it's like this is what it is to come into a. But the little babies are still in their light bodies, and so they're seeing all kinds of things. And so, but it's like we need to reintegrate this pure consciousness within and because we cannot be other or separated than from source, from Father, Mother, God, and the One. And infinite perfection cannot be improved upon. God cannot be. Nothing can be. God is already. Well, nothing can improve. There is just the existential part of God that is all that is, that cannot be improved upon, can never change. And then there is the supremacy, ultimacy, and absoluteness that is the field of experience in the cosmos. And so God wants to be known and be recognized by all. But he will not. When he created, he's very tolerant. He gave free will to all his creatures to do anything they want. And so the free will has to lead us to that connection to love and to recognize our source creator and to seek to do his will. And for when the purification process will be completed, humanity will enjoy the freedom in such a deep level, and it's going to be amazing. And the dark ones, the controllers, will receive their just rewards. They will have it's going to be brutal to them because they believe that they are like all powerful. They think they're God and so on. But they will realize their plan is not aligned with the plan of God, and they're going to have the rewards of the experience of their creation, which will be quite all that which is coming is very surprising. There's going to be this new birth of this when your chakras are going to upgrade, and the third eye, and we're going to see the marvelous energy of the creator in all things. And then there is some that will still be in duality, and then the dark planets will also fall. So all of this is just a matter of weeks, maybe months. We have the choice either to contemplate the sinking of the ship, the breaking down of the matrix, or already making plan for the transition. Is far better to focus on the transition phase, what is needed to free humanity, to make people feel good, for yourself to feel good. And for there's some that will be leaving the earth, and those who will be working on the transition. and so for what we want to continue to share our time, share our resources, share our knowledge. It's all about sharing in the new world, and this new energy will make up for all the past, the difficulties of the past. For in quantum physics, we discover that matter is not everything; is energy. So, for there is a deep testing and evaluation of all souls on the earth right now. This is very difficult. So, but God needs to know, but not God, but a soul needs to know that each person is ready. And so, the highest wisdom is to step ahead. We have many steps ahead to be ready already, to be informed, to trust to listen to your intuition, take notes of when you wake up in the morning. If you receive information, just take notes of them. Even if it doesn't make sense in the now, it will make sense in the future. What we need to understand is deep knowledge, this knowledge that comes from within, that comes from the higher planes, of the spirit self, the company of heaven, from our guides. What we need to do is all that shines, not to be blinded by all the superficial materiality of things. And the outcome is the never-ending story. It's letting go of all the dramas in order to find this inner peace. So, so it is. It's understanding the ascension is guaranteed, and there is assistance from higher being. It's a giant transformation. Even the galactics, all of those great spiritual families are assisting us. We have to take advantage of that generosity. Yet it is we're participating in a much greater ascension process of the whole galaxy. In truth, for my ascension is on the local universe level, yet my destiny is on the spirit showed me is on a galactic plane, and but my mission is here on the earth. There's so much that yet needs to be done, and so so this is what I wanted to come and discuss today. For I wanted to say also, for those who are forced to vaccinate, just ask your divinity to cleanse you of all the toxins, and it will not affect you. For I have to say no to keep my to say no, to continue to say no to the nonsense. But there are some people that get vaccinated and regret it now, and so they just ask that it is be transmuted. For in Austria, in Europe, in Austria, they have accepted the Russian vaccines, the Sputnik, and it's by far the least dangerous. It's just a flu vaccine. And it's the most efficient and the least dangerous of all. So, if need be, this vaccine will still probably be the best. But I don't think they will be able to hold that program of tyranny very long. It will all come into the light. So continue to use the violet fire. The violet fire is a powerful shield. It is really what the essence to create the silence within the now, and to utilize those power to become more aware of our own power, of our own ability to use the sacred fire. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a song. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your donations. And if you want a private session, you can send me an email. I'm going to finish with a song that it's sometimes it's a song that it's a bit romantic song, but it's like sometimes we have to say I'm sorry, because Spirit's showing us something we didn't wanted to do. It's just something we shouldn't have done, and we did it, but we don't know why it's not correct, but we did it, and so it's learn to say I'm sorry. It's like, even if you don't understand, and then move on. And for everything can be forgiven as long as we understand we accept our mistakes, and we correct it. So it's a song, I think it's Elton John. It's called "Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word." What I've got to do to make you love me? What I've got to do to make you care? What do I do when lightning strike me, and wake up to find out you're not there? What do I got to do to make you want me? What do I got to do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation. and it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. What do I got to do to make you want me? What do I got to do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. What do I do to make you love me? What I got to do to be heard? What do I do when it's all over? And sorry seems to be the hardest word. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Well, it's okay. Sometimes a relationship ends, we don't know why, but it's just the way it is. We're getting ready for a new level of relationship. And the card of the day is the 7 of Ariel. You have made good investments. Be patient. We always harvest what we sow. Utilize every experience to create new projects. So everything continue to build, everything builds in the universe. So everything is energy. In quantum physics, we realize matter is not really matter, it is energy. And so everything builds. So continue to continue to sow the seeds of love, the weave with this energy, and know that the energy you put into in good energy you put into the cultivation of freedom and enjoyment and abundance, and just be patient. Everything will come. Everything will come. It is about continue to be patient and to be at peace. And then as we remove the resistance, things will unfold, and we're going to be able to receive all that we've been cultivating, so to speak. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.